Good day everyone. Today I will discuss to you some of the total quality management gurus, which are the Dr. Kaori Ishikawa and Dr. W. Edward Deming. So let's begin first with Dr. Kaori Ishikawa. Who is he? Dr. Kaori Ishikawa is one of the world's foremost authorities in quality control. He has helped thousands of companies including IBM, Bridgestone, and Komatsu to turn out higher quality products at much lower costs. His book, What is Totally Quality Control? The Japanese Way Prentice Holding Corporation, was a bestseller in business books. This book describes the Japanese approach to quality control, explains how quality circles work, and discusses applications of controlling and marketing. Dr. Kaori Ishikawa graduated from University of Tokyo with an engineering degree in applied chemistry. He worked as a naval technical officer from 1931 to 1941 and worked at the Nissan Liquid Fuel Company from 1941 to 1947. He started his academic career as an associate professor at the University of Tokyo in 1947, and he joined the Japanese Union of Scientists and Engineers Quality Control Research Group in 1949. So for him, quality does not only mean the quality of product, but also of after-sales service, quality of management, the company itself, and the human life. So listen, get started. So exactly what is Ishikawa diagram? Well, it is a tool that came about actually during the 1960s. It was developed by this engineer Kaori Ishikawa. It was a problem-solving tool that based on a well-established problem statement. So you will establish a problem statement first if you're gonna work with. So we'll establish a problem statement and problem with the possible causes into a finite number of categories. So the first step is establish the problem. You must know what's the problem. So the part of product produced wrong sides is just an example. Now you notice that we have different categories. These are just typical categories particular in manufacturing. You will must breaking up to manpower, actually machine, the material that you're using, the method that you are using, and the environment. So, in terms of machineries, maybe it is machine malfunction and its causes because of employees' fault. In terms of measurement, it is wrong size of product, so it's because of production mistake. In material, wrong specification of this, and the cause is poor storage condition. In people, it's the employee mistake and because of their mistake in procedures. In environment, it is wrong production conditions and its cause was too hot and too cold. In method, it was wrong production procedures. It is also fault of the employees. Let's move on to Deming. W. Edward Deming was an American engineer, a statistician, professor, author, lecturer, and management consultant. Educated initially as an electrical engineer and later specializing in mathematical physics, he helped develop the sampling techniques still used by the U.S. Government Department of the Census and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. I will discuss in details about Deming's 14 points for management. The Deming philosophy is an important framework for implementing quality and productivity improvement. The philosophy is summarized in his 14 points for management. I will give a brief statement and discussion of W. Edward Deming's 14 points in this class of statistical quality control. part, we will understand about the PDCA cycle. Let's get started. The plan, do, check, and act cycle is a 4-step model for carrying out change. Just as your circle has no end, the PDCA cycle should be repeated again and again for continuous improvement. The PDCA cycle is considered product planning to all. It is a method used in business for the control and continuous improvement of processes and products. It is also known as the development cycle, establishing agreement goals, understand current process, identifying the baseline from which to measure any improvements, do, implement actions, design measures and implementation plan, check, monitor and measure changes, record changes and findings, and act, evaluate, modify when necessary for any problems identified. So the plan, do, check, act procedure. First, plan, recognize the opportunity and plan a change. The second is do, test the change, carry out a small-scale study. The third is check, review the test, analyze the results, and identify what you've learned. And the last is act, take action